Hi everybody, it's Crep. Video games are happening, I guess, and you're probably wondering why I just went back and beat Cloud 9 again. Well, it's so I could get a couple of leaves, because... folks, I'm feeling a bit World 3'd right now after Glazed Donut Dungeon, and I feel like I need some reprieve. So we're gonna head right back up to World 7, wait for these ladders to grow. Both of them, the one up to the second story and then the one up to the third story. And we're gonna go see what World 7's Zebra Space has to offer. And we're just gonna hope, we're gonna hold on to as much hope as possible that it's going to be a much more lighthearted affair. If I can just fly my way up here, head on in, and see what we've got. Questionable content by Cadwin. Oh, okay. You know, this ought to be a fun little thing. This level's pretty wacky. It's not the easiest, necessarily, but I think the zebra spaces are, to some degree, organized by difficulty anyway. So it makes sense that we'd see a more difficult zebra space here for World 7 than we've seen in previous levels. Do I want a fire flower? You know what, maybe I do. Maybe I want a cactus. It's not a fire flower, it is a cactus. So this is the gimmick. I already lost my cactus. The gimmick is losing your cactus. The gimmick is that the entire level's made of question mark blocks, and these blocks just have anything in them. And we also have a bunch of Goopas kicking blocks around and causing things to happen. Oh no. Oh dear no. What on earth is going on? And you gotta be careful, because every move you make could be something to your detriment. Oh, I can't really do much about that spike top now, huh? Except, suppose I can. You know what, that works. That works fine. That could have been a lot worse, and somehow it ended up just being kind of... okay. I didn't want any of that, except for the beat, I suppose. Also, this music is fun. It's a silly little remix. I particularly like hanging on to the dissonant chords in the bonus game complete jingle as part of the song. Oh boy, this is some fun platform motions. Platform motion, one word, tie it together with the M. That's how portmanteaus work. Which, by the way, portmanteau is a really fun word, and everyone should say it. I'll take my leaf. But I will not yet take my leave. This is also a fun little thing that I just kind of sped past because I forgot what it was. It's just like, make the stuff grow. The level. Make the stuff happen. There's like a bunch of fruit, a bunch of vegetables up there I wish we could have. It's kind of unfortunate. They would do well to add to our collection. Also, rude. Extra rude. I'm feeling in danger. And I would like to stop feeling that way soon. Huh, that's not how you do that jump. Oh, really close. Huh, that was interesting. That's also not how you do it. Too early, too soon, too early. There we go. That's a little more like it. Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh, you missed me, but I fell anyway. Okay, I have a foolproof plan. So I've noticed something interesting in the last several deaths that I've lost here, is that, okay, that's the thing that just happened. Where you're standing on the block, when that Goopa loads in, affects whether or not that shell that gets kicked is actually going to hit the block or not. I didn't demo it here because it didn't turn out well, but on the first, like, platforming challenge section, the first little circle of blocks, if you're standing closer, it will miss you entirely. If you stand further away on the second one, it will land on top of the block instead of hitting it, which doesn't miss you. So, you know, the usefulness of that is debatable. But, you know. Really? Whoa! What? So, despite the fact that I basically just died on this one platforming section over and over again for the last 15 minutes, I'm still having fun. Oh, and that was it. That was the whole thing. That was it. That was the whole thing. How many lives did I just lose on that? I lost track. I'm gonna check that when I edit the video later. That was a fun level. That was a really fun level. I needed that. Okay, let's take a deep breath. Yeah, you can't die in this hub world, by the way. I didn't really demo it at all because the entire time that I've been playing in World 7, I just kind of dodged these pits, but you can't. You can just fall in them and you can just make your way out and everything's fine. We're gonna see what the last 2 levels of World 7 are. I think there's only 2 levels left. And we're gonna decide... Yeah, there's 2 levels left. We're gonna decide what we're gonna do right now. Oh! The old library found in the ancient monastery up far away into the north by Raocow. But then also, the last level of World 7, Demo's Souls by Shaman. I'm gonna leave it up to Future Crep to decide if this is gonna be a standalone something or other, or if it's gonna be tacked on to like me playing the other 2 levels. But I'm not gonna play those right now. I'm gonna go like do something else. I don't got that kind of time, but I'm looking forward to playing both of them. All right, folks, here's the deal. I already played the last 2 levels of World 7. But I messed up the recording. It didn't record the game at all. It recorded the audio because my recording setup just picks up my computer audio. And it recorded in the wrong resolution because OBS Studio has profiles, and I use that for everything. So this is a take 2, but I've already gotten all the leaks, so we're just gonna do it again. We're gonna play the old library found in the ancient monastery up far away in the north by Raocow. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it well. And that's how things are going to go this time, okay? Okay, but first off, we gotta stand on this totem. Because it's fun. It's just a fun thing to do, okay? You know? I highly recommend it. Also, there's a book there you could read if you want to. You could. And that's the secret leak. That's why there are 2 out of 1 leaks in this level. Because there's a secret leak in this level. Now you know. Sorry to spoil it for you. That's just how it is and how it's going to be today. Because, you know, I already saved the fact that I got all these leaks, so... Nothing to do but just do it all again. If I had to do it all over again, I guess I'd just do it all over again. Oh, amazingly, I did not get hurt there. Even as I was talking, I didn't get hurt. Which is good. It's a very good thing right now. So I guess, we're just gonna see how well I can do things now that I have to do it all again. And hopefully I'll have interesting things to say, because... To be honest, I didn't the first time, so maybe this will be an improvement. Who knows? Oh, goodness, goodness me. Well, that's actually the first time I made it all the way up to this spot without even getting touched, so... I'm gonna say that's special. I still don't fully know what I'm expected to do to get through this as Iris. Kinda ended up making something like that work earlier, but, not like that. You know, I actually made it work instead of getting hit. So, you know, things. And then here, this is worth reading right now because it turns out I've been calling banana snakes the wrong thing. They're not banana snakes, they're root snakes. And they're very shy, as it turns out. Sometimes they're in the ground and you can just pick them up. And you know what, that'll just really make their day, as it turns out. I've learned a lot about root snake psychology today. Oh, almost. Maybe next time, but also hopefully there won't be a next time. Let's try this again, huh? We gotta beat all these things, except we want to keep at least, like, something around as a platform. There we go. And we can make our way up. Then we gotta do the same thing here. We need Ninja to get our way up, and then we're up. So here's the deal. I'm going to take this right now, and then we're going to read this immediately, and with any luck, things will just work out. It didn't work out. That worked last time I did it. Maybe I read the book a little sooner, or a little later. And now we're just gonna hope. We're gonna pray. And we're just gonna know that today is not our day. Oh, that was a little high. Ooh, yikes. Ooh, yikesy indeed. Well, I accidentally ruined whatever party they were having up there. And, wow, that, yeah. Oh, and the game crashed. That's been happening more toward, endgame for some reason. Don't really know why. Well, yeah. And yeah, that's basically how you do it, and then you want to go in the store before those books cover it, because then you won't be able to go in the door. Then you get a midpoint, and then like you're here, and it still won't give you like a cactus, or a leaf, or any other second tier power-up. It's fine. The game's fine. And then there's some self-aware books about like the nature of Mario objects. It's super fun. Such fun. It's a fun level. Oh yeah, and the way you get through here without getting hurt is just swim real quick. Okay. As it turns out, this level is generally best when you rush, which is really interesting, given this level is designed by raocow, and that's not the sort of thing that raocow does. His playstyle is very not rushy most of the time. They're just kind of interesting. We could call it anything. We'll call it interesting. Also, playing Extreme Peekaboo with the ghost down there is fun. And I really like being able to have fireballs here, which I do, which is really cool. Oh, that's right. Oh man, how'd I manage to let that happen to me? That's not something I should be encountering until like the post-game. Is the thing where blocks on a moving thing, moving style blocks, moving tiles, whenever they intersect with non-moving tiles, will just like kill you if you touch both of them at the same time. It's so weird. This engine is weird and it has problems. No one's going to dispute this. ASMBXT has a lot of problems. But that's okay. We can play Extreme Peekaboo with these ghosts, and we'll have ourselves a good time, and we'll have ourselves a good cactus, and we'll have ourselves a good climb, and we'll have ourselves a good lime. No lemons, just limes. It's, you know, it should be okay to have one or the other or both, but sometimes it's just not viable, you know, and you gotta accept that. You can't always just have your lemons and your limes at the same time. Anyway, we go in this door, and then, dang it, there's a Bowser here, and he's doing Bowser-y things, and I want him to just stomp down on here, and I'm gonna take my beat so I don't die, and then I want him to come over here, and I take a look at this, and then suddenly Demo's here. I don't know where she is, but I can't see her. She's just in the room somewhere, and then Bowser will hopefully die. He did. Cool. And now we're like over here, and there's all sorts of things to read, including like tips about other levels, and you know, I would have read like the other books that also had that sort of info earlier in the level, except I would have died trying to read them. So we'll just read some of the easy ones, such as the hint for the leak that we already got. The secret one. The one that Alice talked about like a couple videos ago or something too. Oh right, this jump. This is a fun jump. There we go. No. 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 No, there's no way. No. No. Absolutely not. And thank you, but I'm fine. And you know, we'll go for this one, even though it actually is like a little bit dangerous to come back from somewhere sometimes, but we're fine. And yeah, Booktown, Book Place. I lost a lot more lives on it the first time around. But it's a fun little charming level. If you feel like dying on it a little more and spending a lot more time in it, you can read all of the books that are there. Or you can just go watch raocow's LP where he reads every book except for like one of them, to his behest. Anyway, we're also gonna go over and we're gonna play Demo Souls by Shaman, which only has one leak. Doesn't have any secret leaks, just one normal leak, and we've got these like red-orange things on the ground that say things, and they're clearly in reference to something from Demon Souls, but I never even played a FromSoft game, so like, what do I know? It's nothing. I don't know anything. You know, things are dark and scary, and the music is so dramatic, and it's so dramatic, and there's so many angry bullet bills, and oh, I lost my skull, but that's okay. I could have lost my head, and that would have been a lot worse. Also, there's these weird scalar dudes. They do a little jig when they walk down slopes. I love it, but what I love less is that they jump when they hit the edge of ledges. Also, these bats are on a generator, and I keep forgetting that, and I died them all the time. They jump when they hit the edge of the ledge, and it's really awkward to like deal with, and deal with. So hopefully we'll do a little better with deal with this whole time. This whole time around. I always forget that you can duck in midair. That's such a weird thing to just be able to do. So give me that skull. Come on. Oh no, I lost it. Oh no, I died. Oh no. Fun fact, if you come in here big like, you can get yourself a cactus right at the beginning. Which is real nice cool, because it lets you deal with these guys super easily, like. And that, my friends, is a thing to be happy about. Okay, so let's take this like a little better entirely. Yeah, watch out for bats. There are bats everywhere, and you gotta watch out for them. There's also, like, Grim Reaper type dudes. They're just big boos in, like, weird sheets. It's fine. You don't gotta worry none about them. Get ourselves another cactus. And then, oh no, it's Dark Thwomp. Dark Thwomp is, not really any different from any normal Thwomp, but usually placed very fiendishly. Also, be wary of Liar. Think that life was Liar? Whoop! Scary stuff happening all around me. This one suggests something completely normal and reasonable. And also, we're in a castle now. It's not a library. Not an old library up in the monastery up north. Whatever. Even though it looks the same from the outside as the library. Don't worry about it. They're two different things. Sometimes, something may look like a library and a castle at the same time. It's only normal. It's only normal. Interestingly, also about these Skeller dudes, you can't burn them. They're completely fire resistant, and I hate that. But it's okay. In this Townaroos, we know what we're doing. Townaroos isn't even a word. Why was it plural? Why did I pluralize that? Oh, this jump scares me just a little bit in terms of getting up it without getting hit. But it worked out. I could fireball this little dude, little Goopa dude. And then I want you to come over here. Thank you. Deal with you the old-fashioned way. And, okay, there's no bat coming for me here. Don't you come any closer, ghost. I see you, and I know you. What are you from? Your sprite looks really familiar. You like a Mario Land 2 enemy or something? Hey. Don't come any closer. Come on. Just trying to have a good time here. Skip over platforming sections. Oh no, I lost my cactus time. That's okay. This won't be too bad. We're just gonna let that guy hop off there. Don't worry much about him. He's just around. And, spend a little moment ducking here. It's for everyone's safety, especially ours. Wary of Dark Wraith. Who on earth could Dark Wraith be? Oh no! Dark Spirit Larry Koopa is invaded. Rude. Why are you jumping? That's not understandable. I'm the jumper one here. I jump. Not you. Not Dark Larry Koopa. Also, wait, why are you playing Demon Souls? Shouldn't you be playing like only E for Everyone games? Come on now. Parents are irresponsible. Fun fact, being big over here also nets you a cactus. Oh wait, I already showed that off. That's okay. I can just tell you about it a second time. I often do that in many social situations. And this time I have a skull that I can take with me. Maybe I won't lose it immediately on this shaman? I didn't. That means we can do shenanigans with it in a moment. Excellent, I love shenanigans with the skull. Get out of here. Put you down. Toss a fireball up there. Pick up my skull again. And as long as I can make it past this thwomp without issue, we'll be able to do stuffs. Oh, I got hit. Why did I think that was a good idea? Hold on, why did I think anything that I just did was a good idea? I think it's time to do something a little smarter with this skull, assuming that I won't get hurt from doing it. That was not great, but I didn't get hurt. I wonder if I can just do this. Not quite. I just kind of ruined everything there, but you know what? I'm okay. Is that not the only thing that matters here? Ooh, I didn't like that slime jumping over this way. Scary. Ugh. So you might be wondering why I'm not using that power-up that I have in reserve. Because I just want to use it here, so I can be big when I go back into the level, so I can get another cactus. Because I don't really want to do this opening section past the midpoint without fireballs. I don't really want to do it. Why did I let that happen again? Yeah, I think that actually worked out. Let's hang out down here. Toss another fireball out. Not get hit by this skeleton for once. Excellent. Things are going swimmingly except for these ghosts that are approaching me. Unacceptable. Oh, that was almost so cool! That could have been so cool. But you know what? It wasn't. Now we gotta go do stuff over on the left side here. And I think now is a good time to use my leak, or my beat, not leak. Leaks we're gonna get later. And we'll just give this another shot. We don't have ghosts to our left this time, which makes things a little less scary. But they are still over there. See, I read you already. Yeah, now I'm back here. Dang it, Larry Koopa. No, stop stopping right there. I need to learn your pattern a little better. Because you are weirdly scary. And also very momentum-based in your shell here. But you know what? That's fine. Sure as heck vanquished that Dark Larry Koopa. Yeah, praise the sun, get a leak, walk out of here with a nice total of 88 lives. What a wonderful level, or number. But, wonderful level too. It's a pretty good level. I liked it. It's hard. I died a lot more on it the first time, much like the old library. I believe in my failed recording session with these two levels, I walked in with 63 lives before the library and left Demo's souls with 11, so quite a stark contrast, I would say. But that finishes that words come out of my mouth, please. I'm trying my best to make it happen, but you gotta work with me too. That finishes up World 7. World 7 is done. We don't have to go there anymore. We're just gonna hang out over there at the weird bronze-ish color pipe. The next time, we have World 8, the highest battlement. And that's the last world of the game. And then there's the post-game. I've talked about that already. Everyone knows there's a post-game, so it's not the last world of the game, but it's the final, it's a